Hello Collabera and welcome to the 10th episode of CommuniTEA Talks. I am Shreyasi and have been a part of Collabera from past 3 years. Currently, I am a senior talent specialist. We have our guest today all the way from US. He has recently completed 14 years with Collabera and of course many more to go. He is known for being humble, honest and a firm believer of action speaks louder than words. He is currently overseeing the entire West Coast region. He is a people person but with a strong business acumen. Join me as we dive into his inspiring journey.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello Saparsh, welcome to our show. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me here. I've seen a lot of episodes of this community and I'm excited to be part of it now.
Definitely. So, how are your feelings here? Recently you have completed 14 years. What are your emotions?
Well, first of all, I want to clear on records because a lot of people ask me this question whether my trip here was intentional. Completing 14 years here was intentional. It was not. I want to clear that. But jokes apart, I feel incredibly grateful to have been able to complete 14 years with Collabera. It has been a rewarding journey with a lot of opportunities for growth and learning. And when I look back, I really feel proud of myself of what I've accomplished here. Yeah. It's really fulfilling to see a lot of things that we have achieved as a team together. Yes, it hasn't been easy always, but we have learned and grown from everyday challenges, and it's only possible when you have a supporting environment. So honestly, I'm really excited to and looking forward for what next 14 years has for me.
Coach, have you got placed in Collabera? Just wanted to know some nostalgic memories of yours from early days.
So it was a usual call from Collabera, and I was doing my internship with a local company here. I interviewed. I initially thought that I'm rejected, but I got a second call. They invited me, to see them in person in Ivory Terrace. At that time, we were in Ivory Terrace. And it was a long day for me. I met with a lot of leaders that day and finally got placed here. And yeah, the initial days were amazing. Met a lot of people here. Learned a lot of things from my managers, my mentors in early days. The best part is I'm still in touch with all of them. I think I made a lot of friends here in that journey.
Coach, you are very grounded, and known to work with the people. So wanted to know your working style, how you work with your teams and tackle people.
Well, my working style is pretty simple. I believe to build a strong team, you need to know your people. And that is the only mantra I have. I get to know my people. I try to know their strengths, their weaknesses, work with them, with their strengths, make sure they are using their strengths on day-to-day basis, and at the same time help them in overcoming their weaknesses. That's how I usually work with my team, and that has been so far really good.
Yeah, so you have two teams, one in US and one in India. So just want to know your experience, with working with people in US and working with people in India.
It's totally different. It's totally different. The culture in US is completely different. The culture in India is completely different. I feel more connected, with the team here because I started. I feel equally connected with my US team. But there, the work culture, the fast-paced environment, the way you have to communicate things, it's completely different. So there is a huge difference between the style of handling people when you are handling two different teams based out of the US and in India.
So as you said, that you feel connected here. So I just wanted to ask, do you miss India?
Yes, I do. Yes, I miss India a lot. I miss the food. I miss the festival that you get to celebrate here, right? At the grand level that you get to celebrate here. So yes, in short, I do miss India.
And in US, you also celebrate the same festivals vigorously there as well.
We do. So when I moved initially to Canada, it was different. I hardly knew anyone there. it took me some time to, build that friend circle and have some people around me to be able to celebrate those festivals. But when I moved to US, there was already a set Indian community. I had already my friends over there. My school friends live in US, so I live in Seattle actually, and that helped a lot in coming together and celebrating these festivals. And I think culture is the one thing that keeps all of us together, right? And yes, we celebrate a lot, all the festivals in US as well.
Talking about food, like in childhood, what were the food items you really crave right now, which is not in US?
There are a lot of different things. I love home cooked food. Being a Kashmiri, I love my chicken, and my mom cooks really good food. So I miss the food, that my mom used to cook, whether it's like simple chicken tikka or whatever you call, right? Or different dishes that we make at home. But it's really hard to pick a favorite. But if I have to, it would be, my mom's fried chicken, normal Indian style. Yeah.
Looks like you're a big foodie,
I am. Yeah.
Definitely. So, any suggestions for our newcomers here who can enjoy our Baroda cuisine here?
I mean, if I have to give one suggestion that you should try, it has to be Mahakali Sevu Sir. I know next day is going to be hard for you, but do try that.
Definitely try it, guys. You should try. Saparsh, you're basically from Jammu, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, tell me your childhood, memories. How was Jammu for you?
So, I was born in Srinagar, Kashmir, but I never had the privilege to live in Jammu and Kashmir. My family moved to Delhi in early 90s. The only fond memories I have for Jammu is basically going to my granny's home every summer vacation. Meeting all my cousins, having a blast of a time, and eating all the good foods that granny used to make. So those are the good memories I have from Jammu, but unfortunately I never got to live there.
So you met your wife in Jammu only?
No, I didn't. No. So we met on a social dating app, and yes, post that we were talking to each other. We met in US. She was in US at that time. I was in Canada. We met in US for the first time. Then we went back to India. Our families met, and yeah, now it's our third year of marriage.
Oh, great. So, Saparsh, as you know, as a Collabera, we recently launched our new logo and new identity. So, how did you find that?
I loved it. I simply loved it. I don't think so we ever had a logo, and having a actual logo for the first time was really exciting, and it was even more exciting to see the story behind it, right? The concept of North Pole Star, the idea or the tagline of in pursuit of greatness, that everything goes so much in line with what we are trying to achieve in Collabera, right? So I simply loved it.
What are your thoughts on greatness? What is greatness for you?
Greatness for me is basically doing something better every single day, right? Knowing what you achieved yesterday and trying to do something better next day. That is what greatness means to me.
And what advice and what learnings you want to give to our new joiners who are joining, Collabera, recently, freshly graduates? What are your?
I think be proactive. Ask a lot of questions, clarify things, right? Build the relationship with your colleagues. We are in a business of networking, but I believe it's as much important to have a good relationship with your colleague as you have with your consultants. Be more effective in your communication, right? And last but not the least, be ready to do more, right? There is no replacement for hard work, right? And if you are working hard and staying consistent with your efforts, trust me, results will follow through.
So Sparsh, what are your views on current trends and scenarios in the staffing industry?
Well, honestly, it's really difficult to predict any trend in this market.
Yes.
However, what I've seen, at least in Q1, from our personal experiences, we have seen an uptick in the business, right? With people going back to office in a hybrid model, or some companies have even started going full 5 days on site. It has started creating more and more opportunities. So I can only hope. I cannot predict anything, but I can only hope that it gets better and stronger quarter over quarter.
Yeah. So what will you prefer, working from home or working from office?
I love working from office.
Yeah.
Yes.
First, thank you so much for giving your time, sharing all your journey with us. It was really inspiring, and definitely I will suggest newcomers that please believe in yourself, and definitely, as he believes on, action speaks louder than words. So thank you, Sparsh.
Thank you so much for having me here.